Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's April 4th, 2025, looking up at the chicken foot feature in the boulders. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, we ask you to do a one-time donation, or even better, sign up for that monthly sustaining membership. And looking at the weekend update, mostly sunny skies each day, little cloud cover moving in for Saturday, but we got the upper level trough moving through to the east today. It'll keep temperatures cool, but it'll start to really warm up Saturday and Sunday with that upper level ridge building into place. And then Monday looks like there's a short wave coming through, riding over the top of the ridge, bringing us a little bit of snow. It doesn't look like anything crazy, maybe 1 to 3 inches. Looking at the backcountry breakdown, looks like we are back into corn skiing for most places. They got that little recent refresh that should be baking in on the south-facing slopes. If it hasn't already, it should be baking in today, maybe tomorrow. But I'm thinking Saturday looks like it's going to get a really good overnight freeze. Some thin clouds in the PM might kind of create a little ambient warming under the clouds there, and I think that might work out pretty well for corn skiing day. Sunday, I think we're gonna have a freeze in the mid 20s. Should be cold enough to lock it up to get out and ski some corn. It is gonna get quite hot on Sunday, so that's probably gonna be an early morning if you're gonna hit something big peak early morning start and get out of there before the mountains start shedding. And on the powder note, it seems like people are still finding cold snow above 9,200 feet. You're going to have to then look around for places that aren't wind affected. And it's going to be dust on crust below that. All right, looking at our snowpack. Figured we'd give a snowpack update. So Bigwood's above average. Most places are above average. Big Loss is just at average right there. Boise's above average, and Payette is doing really well. Breaking it down, study plot by study plot. The black line is the current snowpack. The green one is the average. So you can see Moore's Creek is way above. Well, not way above, but above average. Galena Summit's just above average, about to kind of flat line there. And then Hiltz Creek is below average. So Lost Rivers are looking like they've picked up less snow. I know I just said we were at average before, and that's looking at basin wide. So all the Snow-Tell sites in that basin area. But Hiltz Creek is the closest one to the Lost River range. All right, looking around morning temperatures. It's pretty warm in the Ketchum side or Sawtooth Wood River side, 25 to 30 degrees, single digits up in Stanley. Mountaintops are just about single digits. Pretty clear skies looking at the satellite reel this morning. That ridge is going to be building. It's kind of hard to see. You can see that band of moisture is going to keep moving up towards BC and kind of ride over the top. This low over in the Gulf of Alaska is going to just ride over the top of that ridge. This is kind of that ridge. So this low will kind of go like over the top of this ridge like that on Monday and just maybe squeeze out a couple inches here and there. Okay, I think I just wanted to talk about the cloud cover Saturday for all the corn skiers. So you can see right around noon that there's a thin band of clouds that are going to be coming in. It gets a little bit thicker towards the end of the day, but I don't think it's going to be enough to shut off the sun. So that's looking good for corn. All right, looking at the long-term forecast here, above average temperatures, above normal temperatures for the next week, and below for snowfall or rainfall. Next week, the following week, looking the same. and this has changed slightly. We are almost near normal. We're just kind of on the brink of this, so we'll keep an eye on that for the April 11th to 17th time frame. See if we can squeeze out some storm systems coming in through there. And then it's starting to get a little bit closer to average and below average for the end of the month. Okay, I haven't actually looked at this, so we'll look at this together firsthand. So we got that trough moving to the east today, and then this high pressure ridge building in place, giving us that nice weather over the weekend. And then this is the low rides over the top of that ridge Monday. You can see we might get a little bit of moisture out of that, but it's going to be pretty short-lived before we kind of move into this westerly flow, and not as high pressure as it was looking last week, which is good. We might be able to have some kind of storm systems coming through there. It didn't look like amounting to much, but looking like the best thing was the 11th. So kind of where it said near average snowfall, precip, excuse me. So we're going to keep an eye on that week. The 11th to the 13th is looking like next significant, in quotation marks, snowfall. All right. Besides that, we're going to see a warm up coming into this weekend. And then it's going to kind of plateau a little bit, and going into next Friday looks quite warm, anywhere from 60 to 70 degrees before we cool down again. So up and down.